Good evening or good day, everyone. Let's look at challenge number 3 from FlowFest. This is a fix my flow. This is a pre-built flow in which we were asked to fix something is not right in there and we need to fix it. Let's read the fix my flow first. Fix this flow first. So I have a screen flow that asks the user 3 questions. If they like dogs, if they like cats, if they have pets. I want to show different follow-up questions based on their answer. For people who like dogs, show them screen A. For people who like cats, show them screen B. And for people who like both, show them screen C. However, if they have pets and like dogs or cats, show them screen D. Currently, the screens don't show up in the correct scenario, so please help to fix this. To submit the flow, in order for this challenge to be completed, make sure you can reach screen D successfully by answering only one yes to like dog or cat questions. The other has to be no, and answering yes to have pet question. Since I already made edits to the flow, it doesn't have the original not correct flow. This one is the correct one. I'm hoping that it is the correct one. I do reach the screen D with this flow. So let's go through it. Basically, the first screen here simply asks those questions. Do you like dogs, cats? Do you have pets? So the answers to each one of them is a choice. It's a yes and no for each one of them. It's radio buttons. Then we have a decision element that has the criteria for each one of them. We'll get back to it now. And then we have a screen for each path. This is the path D here is the path that we need to get to in order to submit for the competition. But we don't have to do that now. We just need to reach it. We just need to reach this screen using the picking certain answers from this screen. Let's look at the decision element in more detail now. So we have 5 scenarios or 5 paths. The first one is if they like dogs only. Now, we have 3 questions. Do you like dogs? Do you like cats? Do you have? Whenever we have 3 questions, or like whenever I have 3 questions and we have different paths, I would put a criteria for each one of them. Perhaps you can get away without having to do a criteria for each one of them, but to be on the safe side, I would personally do a criteria for each one of them. The flow that we had, the one that didn't, not this one, the original one, it didn't have the second and third criteria. It only had one. It was only, do you like dogs? And then the answer is yes or no. In this case, do you like, for people who like dogs only, the answer was yes. Now, the problem with only having only one criteria on the dogs, then the flow would, if the answer here is yes, then it would take this path regardless of the answers on the other 2. This could cause inaccuracy, especially when we look at the other scenarios. So let's agree that we need to have a criteria for each one of them. Now, one thing, I will look at the last one first. Do you currently have pets? If some people like dogs only, does that mean that they have dogs or they have pets? From the description here, we have those 3 statements. If they like dogs, if they like cats, if they have pets. So the last one, if they have, it gives me the impression that the other 2 don't have pets. Another thing here on this statement, however, if they have pets, this also gives me the impression that the statements before that point don't have pets. So please correct me if I am wrong here, but I believe that they don't have pets. The first 2, if they like dogs and if they like cats. So For dogs only, only here means they like dogs and they don't like cats. So the conditions are they like dogs, yes. They like cats, no. Do they have pets? No. For cats, similar. They like cats, yes. They like dogs, no. They have pets, no. Now, if they like dogs or cats, dogs and cats, I'm sorry. If they like dogs and cats, in this case, do they like dogs? Yes. Do they like cats? Yes. Both of them must be yes, and they don't have pets. Now, for they have pets and like dogs or cats. So one thing for sure is that if they have pets, then the answer to do you currently have pets is yes. But now the condition here, reading it again. If they have pets and, so if they have pets, this is certain. If they have pets and they like dogs or cats, so dogs could be true and cats false, or the exact opposite. Cats is true and dogs is false, or yes and no. Back to it. So let's read the custom condition. One is, do they have pets? Yes. And two, and they like dogs. And not three, the opposite of this, and they don't like cats. So this statement, the first statement here, they have pets, and they like dogs, and they don't like cats. The second statement here is they have pets, they don't like, this is the second one at the end, they don't like dogs, and they like cats. Or maybe I should read it in the same manner it is arranged here. One is they have pets, yes. Three, they like cats, yes. Not two, meaning the opposite of this, they don't like dogs. Now let's debug and see if we can reach screen D. Screen D, just to show you what it looks like, it shows that congrats. Other screens don't show congrats. They show that this is not the right option. All right, so in order to get to that screen, what we need to look at is here. To submit, make sure that you can reach screen D successfully by answering only one yes to like dog or cat. Meaning, I can answer yes here, and this one has to be no. Or I can answer yes here, and this one has to be no. The other one has to be no. And answering yes to have pet question. Meaning, this one has to be yes on all scenarios. So let's test test all of them. If I choose yes, yes, and yes, this should not give me the correct screen, because one of those two has to be no. This is not the right option. Now, if I make it no and yes, again, this should not take me to the correct screen because one of them has to be yes. This is not the right option. Now, if I answer yes on dogs and no on cats, this should take me to the correct screen. This is the correct screen. Additionally, if I flip this around, this is no and this is yes, then it should also take me to the correct screen. This is also taking me to the correct screen. So the most important piece here is that if we have multiple questions, then I would use multiple criteria. This is based on my understanding of this challenge. I have a feeling that I got something not correctly in here. If so, please let me know. This is all for now. Thank you so much. Until next time. Peace.